Hello, welcome back. Straight away I know what you're thinking. Have I got dressed into my golf gear just to do this video? And the answer is yes, that's what it's come to. Quarantine day 3, 4, losing count already. It's getting a bit crazy. In today's video, we're going to talk about the best drills you can do in the house that are going to guarantee that you play better golf when we get out of this crazy situation that we're in. So, let's get into it. First up, you're going to need one of these. This is a little frying pan. This is perfect for club face awareness. So do a few swings, make sure that you've got back of the pan this side, bottom of the pan this side, front of the pan this side. And as you're doing some practice swings, feel as though that the front of the pan is staying pointing at the target for as long as possible. So all the way up in your backswing, and then down, still feeling as though that this pan's twisted down. As we get into impact, it's nice and square, the front, as you get into a release. If you're someone that slices it and you see problems with opening the club face on the way back, this is the kind of thing that you'll see. So avoid wanting to roll the pan open and then slice across it on the way down. Feel as though it's twisted down up to about halfway, up to the top of the backswing. Down you return it to a similar position and then get into a nice impact position where if I had a golf club in my hand right now, we'd have a little bit of shuffling, so we've got an appropriate amount of loft. The face is very square to the ball to target, all that kind of stuff, and then from there, nice full follow through. Frying pans help you sit straighter, who'd have thought, eh? Right, this next one is perfect if you're someone that comes up and out your posture during the golf swing and you see some really funky strikes. So, up against the wall, stand about a foot away from it, get into your golf posture and rest your head against the wall. We're going to call this one the headbanger for that reason. Head against the wall, arms across your shoulders, and then just feel as though as you're making a backswing, you're staying on the wall, and as you're coming into a downswing, staying on the wall again. When you get into a full follow through, up and off it. So something that I see in juniors, really common, is that if we were to get up against this wall, they would come up and off it that way in an attempt to gain some power, gain some speed. But this really does affect your ball striking, because if you think if I'm in a golf posture and I'm coming up and out of it, then I have to somehow find a way to get that golf club back onto that ball, my strike's going to move around massively in it. So up against the wall, as you make a backswing, turn into the wall. As we make a downswing, keep that head against that wall, and then only once we've finished impact can we come up and out of it. That's how it's keeping your posture, and that's going to help you hit it out the middle of the club face a bit more often. Who would have thought? Walls, eh? So for this next one, we're going to need a straight edge. It can either be up against a wall or something a little bit softer. In this case, I'm going to use our sofa. If my mum sees this, she's going to absolutely kill me, but oh well. So, idea with this one is that as best as we can, we're going to try and simulate impact. So what I'm seeing when I do this correctly is that my pressure is shifted from my right foot to my lead side. I've got a little bit of shuffling, but most importantly, and the reason why we're using this straight edge here is that my face is smack bang aligned with this straight edge here. So that's going to promote straight golf shots. If you're thinking about squaring that leading edge up with a straight edge, you're going to hit it straighter. If you are someone that slices it, when you do this drill, you'll more than likely see that the heel beats the toe, so that we'll get this open face going off at impact. And on the opposite side, if you're someone that hooks it, you'll see that you're going to want to promote the toe to the straight edge more than the heel. So just going through this, doing a few practice swings. Obviously don't be smacking your club into your walls or your sofas or whatever, just do it nice and slow, but really feel as though as we're getting into impact, we're seeing a bit of shuffling, pressure shifted across, and that club face really square to this straight edge. That'll help you hit straighter. Sofas, who would have thought, eh? Right, now this last one is absolutely massive. So we've got a mirror here, and we've also got the reflection of a TV screen here. If you're not using these, I'm gonna be absolutely fuming with you. Fuming. So if you're not, at the minute, using mirrors to help with positions that you're trying to get to in your golf swing, I think you're absolutely crazy. A couple of key ones that I'll be going through in my swing is from the top of the backswing, I want to feel as though that club wants to shallow and go this way. That's a real good feeling for a lot of you golfers out there, especially those that want to pitch the shaft that way, get it steepening and start slicing the golf ball. But if you're not getting into mirrors and thinking about things that your coaches have spoke to you about, you know, like hitting positions, and one of my favourite things about this is it gives you some real good feedback on the positions that you're hitting. So say that, for example, you are someone who has a really cupped lead wrist and you see a real wide open club face. If you're getting in front of mirrors, you'll see that as you start to flatten that lead wrist out, that club face strengthens and gets in a much better position. So Mirrors, if you're not using them, use them. Who'd have thought? Mirrors, eh? There you go, they're my top tips for indoor golf drills while we're stuck in isolation, quarantine, whatever. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night because we'll have yet another video coming. Every day that we're trapped inside, I'm going to be uploading like a challenge type video to Instagram and an instructional one on YouTube. So, make sure that you're liking these videos, sharing them around, subscribing. Follow my Instagram page, it's @JackLee, JAKLEE, and I will see you same time tomorrow. Stay safe. Laters.